When I was in elementary school, I would be bullied by this kid who would follow me home all the time and throw stuff and just call me names. I had just moved to West Bend and I was just starting to make friends, but this kid did not make that easy. Eventually, I had enough and I had talked to the principal and then in return talked to my parents. My mom would meet me halfway and the principal would make sure he didn't bother me until I left. It worked out. There's so many people out there that are not as lucky as I was. That are dealing with bullying on a daily basis. They're either too scared to say something that would make them the bullying worse, or are too afraid to find solace in their parents. It's a shame that we live in a world where people think it's alright to bully others, to make them feel less of themselves. We need to put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. What is bullying, in case you may not know? It is by definition unwanted aggressive behavior among school-age children and adults. Think about that, adults. Adults should not have that kind of behavior. It has to start from youth. Did you know that kids who bully use their power, physical strength, or even blackmail to control or harm others? They find the weakness of the individual and that to make them feel pathetic. Who knew there was different classifications of bullying? You have verbal bullying, where you say or write mean things about another person. Social bullying, to hurt others' reputation or relationship. And physical bullying, hurting that person's body or possessions. Although more common in children, it does happen to adults as well. With children, it's more about what is perceived as different from their peers. This could be being overweight, wearing glasses or different clothing, being less popular, or even having low self-esteem. For adults, it more happens at a workplace. They tend to look at people's weights, their success, clothes, and those who also do have self-esteem issues. Bullying has a serious side effects. It not only makes that person feel less of a person, but it can cause that person to have depression and anxiety, not to mention that it can also decrease academic or work performances. Bullying can also lead to health complications and even suicide, and is the third leading death in young adults. Even those who bully are not safe from side effects as well. People who bully are more likely to abuse alcohol or other drugs, get into fights or vandalize, drop out of school, or even engage in illegal sexual activities. Right now you must be saying, how can I prevent bullying? Well, there is ways. If you're a teacher, have your kids look up types of bullying and how to prevent it. Role playing on stopping bullying, discussion about daily issues about bullying, or even have classroom meetings. As a kid or an adult, if you see anyone being bullied, be their friend and stand up to them. They need someone in their corner. Although it'll take more than a speech by me to make others see the importance of stopping bullying, I do hope that you yourself are better educated on how to prevent and stop bullying, because as a human race, we should love each other. Only together can we stop bullying before it becomes a widespread pandemic.